Alright, what's happening everybody? So I put out a poll yesterday. You guys voted. This is what you said you wanted to see next. So we're gonna do it. This is Alabama State versus Jackson State, the zero quarter. So we saw the fifth quarter, pretty good from both bands. Both bands had their mistakes, but we want to see what was the zero like. What type of energy did both bands bring, and what was the song selections like? Because we saw a blow for blow battle, where one band had slightly better execution than the other, which is what put them over the top. So we want to see what's the zero quarter like. Exactly what set everything off. How did the energy for this game get started? Because we know this is where everything starts pretty much. So Jack State versus Alabama State, zero quarter. Let's jump into it. Alright, shout out to Showtime Web for the footage. Make sure you always go over there and hit the like button. The link will be below in the description. Okay, Alabama State, so first. Okay. Sound pretty good. It's kind of sketchy trumpets. Okay, tubas. This is solid overall outside of the lackadaisicness of the trumpets. Their trumpets are very lackadaisical. They don't really truly try to push to play their part. There's like a few people in the middle of the section, maybe about 5 to 8 people that's really just trying to hold it down. Okay, trombones. Okay. Mellows is holding it down for the upper brass. Trumpets tried to show a little bit of life toward the end of that, which is interesting that it took them that long to want to show life. Okay. Good first round so far from both bands, though.
In honor of his mother, Miss Cleo, while helping JSU students matriculate at the university. On the hill presenting are JSU acting president Dr. James Anthony, alumnus Jorvell Christian, and interim vice president of institutional engagement and external relations.
Not really much to say about this. Not really too many mistakes or anything. But overall, that was a solid first round.
was raised to honor JSU and their five staff members. Grace Towns,
Okay.
GSU Acting President Dr. Elaine Hayes Anthony, Evelyn Alexander Mitchell, Tyrone Strong, and
Come on, y'all can give us a little bit more right there.
Institutional Advancement and External Relations.
I'm gonna give y'all a secret. Not every band needs you phonemes. And Interim Vice President of Institutional Advancement and External Relations, Gwendolyn Campbell. Trumpets are showing some signs of life on this song. Okay, that wasn't bad at all.
Giving back to JSU.
The announcing is kind of making it hard to understand what's going on.
Vice President, Athletic Director, Director of Athletic Development, Dr. Monica Lewis.
So far, they seem to be going back and forth.
Board member Curtis Stapleton, board member and financial secretary Brenda Holloway, board chairman James Rush, and board member and JSU AOPA president Dennis Dupree Sr. The JSU Association of Alumni Athletes is pleased to donate
Okay, trombones.
Jackson State University is pleased to announce that alumnus
Okay.
Frank K. Patterson
They running it back.
generously
Let's see if they can hold together.
$50,000 to establish two scholarships. The Frank, Jessica, and Cameron Patterson Family Scholarship for Biology and a Psychology major, and the Frank, Jessica, and Cameron Patterson Family Scholarship for Business major. On the field, Jackson State University Acting President Dr. Elaine Hayes Anthony, Frank Patterson, Jessica Patterson, and Cameron Patterson, and Interim Vice President of Institutional Advancement and External Relations. Let's give a round of applause to the Patterson family for their incredible generosity. Delta Pine Spring 1993 line of Delta Sigma Theta sorority in Portland.
Yeah, both bands are not just batting each other, they're battling the announcer too right now.
Of their 30th Deltaversary, the sorority contributed
Okay, Alabama, say what you got.
$60,000 to establish the Delta
Okay.
Pine Spring 1993 Endowed Scholarship Fund at Jackson State University. This scholarship aims to assist the generation of students in achieving their academic goals. On the field, our acting president, Dr. Elaine Hayes Anthony, Derek Ross Gay, LaTanya Bates, Jill McNeil, Ashley Zhu, Andrea
tubas.
Interim Vice President of Institutional Advancement and External Relations at Jackson State University. Now, let's give a resounding thank you to the particular sorority for their dedication to tell our minds and change lives. Their generosity is shaping the future, one scholarship at a time. Regents Bank proudly contributed $70 to
Okay.
Jackson State University.
Okay, that wasn't bad. Okay, that wasn't bad. Let's see if they hold together.
Marketing and Regents, LeBeau's Board, Regents Vice President and Community Development Manager, and William Caples, Interim Vice President of Institutional
All right, tubas, I heard that.
Advancement and External Relations. Tiger fans, let's show our appreciation to Regents and give them a big round of applause.
Tubas, what are y'all doing? You can clearly see the tubas. They were trying to get themselves back together. They messed up. Okay. It pretty much held together outside of the couple slip-ups on the tubas when it came back in. Okay. There's just a quality of sound difference. The overall sound quality from both is just a difference. Yeah, you can just really hear the difference, not just in the arrangements between the two, but the overall sound quality. I mean, don't get it twisted. I don't say sounds good, but there's a gap that's easily shown in the difference between these two songs. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention
All right,
to
Alabama
the
State.
yard line as we welcome and the Jackson State University graduate, a faculty member in the sports science program.
Okay.
Professor Dixon has been at JSU for over 16 years, including his time as a dual sport athlete in football and men's basketball, and as a faculty member.
Come on, Trumpets.
How about another round of applause for today's professor of the game, Dixon.
Again, minus the fact that the trumpets are not carrying the weight, Alabama State sounds really good. Okay, tubers. Hey, yeah. Um. Okay, tubers. Okay. Oh, Nellos. Upper boys. Announcer's killing this. All right, so that's where we're gonna end at. Um, First thing to be said about that was, for a zero quarter, band wise, both bands did really good. Aesthetically wise, um, the announcers just killed everything both bands played. Um, yeah, it's, they weren't just battling each other; they were battling the announcers, and you just saw at the end, like, the lady, she was just trying her hardest to talk louder and louder over them. Of course, you're not gonna out talk them. You can just let that go. But we have to do. They have to find a way to do better with that. The zero quarter has always been the time for the bands. Let that be. Those announcements, do them earlier. Do them in game, in between quarters or something. Let the bands have their time, because that's their time. The football game is for football. They play when they can. To help celebrate and help keep the things, keep the the energy in the game. Let the zero quarter be for the bands. But far as this, both bands did really good. Song selections were pretty much equal. Both bands pretty much called back things that mirrored the energy of what was played. So that part was pretty equal. But the thing that comes out of this, there was a overall sound difference. You could clearly hear that Jackson State has more of a full sound versus Alabama State. Now, Alabama State sounds really good, but there were moments where they really lacked their upper brass presence, especially with their trumpets. And there were parts where the trumpets should have been playing by themselves, and you could hear like 2 or 3 people just playing. When you have a section, I'm not really sure how many they have. It was about 20, maybe about 30 trumpets. They should be producing more of a sound than what they are. That just tells me that there are people in the middle, which will probably majority of their first trumpets are the people who are just trying to carry this section. We need everybody else, those people on the outsides, to give those people some help. They've got to come into fruition. You can't carry on over half the year without those people developing. For this battle, I have Alabama State with 4 and Jackson State with 6. So, pretty close battle. Once again, like I said, there was a gap within the overall sound difference, which carried Jackson State over the top in this battle. Otherwise, it was song selection wise, it was pretty even. Alabama State's just got to work on the trumpets, and Jackson, the announcer, your own announcer is just killing not just your band but the visiting band, and it's taken away from the enjoyment of the battle for the people that's watching. Yeah, let's try to get that fixed. And that's just my thoughts and my opinions on it. What are your thoughts? Who you think won? Drop below in the comment section. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.